So this is my $299 Moto X Pure Edition, and this is my review after using it for 5 days. Now let's go ahead and talk about one of my favorite things about this device is the design and build quality of it. It feels really sturdy in the hand, it has some good weight to it, and you get this metal trim that wraps around the entire sides of the device. So I really like that. Also up on top you do get expandable storage right up next to the headphone jack. So that's something my Samsung Galaxy S6 does not have. Also, if you take a look on the back, you do get a rear 21 megapixel camera with the f2.0 aperture. And also you do get a non-removable 3000 milliamp battery with turbocharging. On my device I have this nice grippy texture to the back of it. So let's talk about display. It's a 5.7 inch Quad HD IPS LCD, 520 ppi, and has a water repellent feature to the display. So this device does not have a notification light, but when your device is off, you do get this notifications at a glance, where it gives you a preview of your missed calls or messages. So let's go ahead and take a look at the lock screen here, and let's go ahead and swipe to our home screen. So as we get access to our home screen here, I'll just hold down on the home screen, which gives us access to wallpapers, widgets, and settings. So typically with most phones that I do get, I'll download Zedge off the Play Store and pick my own wallpaper. But all the pre-installed wallpapers look really nice, they're very colorful, and I didn't feel the need to go ahead and pick a different wallpaper other than the ones that were already pre-installed on the device. Now, another thing I like about the Moto X Pure Edition is that it comes unlocked for most major carriers, which is a nice feature. As we open up our Google file here, you do get access to Hangouts, YouTube, Maps, Gmail. And as I open up my app drawer here, there's literally like no bloatware whatsoever. So you're actually getting a real nice near stock Android experience. Now you also get Now on Tap, which is a nice feature. And if you go into settings here, you do get this color mode option, which you can choose from vibrant or you can choose normal. Me personally, I like the vibrant mode. So the software this is running is Android 6.0 Marshmallow out of the box. With the Moto X Pure Edition, you should get fairly quick software updates as well. Now this is also rocking the Snapdragon 808. I did do a Geekbench 3 test on this and it scored at 1,254 single core score and 3,464 multi-core score. Now to get quick access to your camera, it's just shake of the wrist and opens up your camera application. So this might take a little getting used to, but you do get the focus right there and you can move that around and focus on whatever object it is you want to focus on. You also have the option to adjust brightness. So going upwards makes it brighter, going down makes the image darker. So take a picture, just press on the home screen and it snaps a picture. Slide from right to left and you get access to the image you just took. So double tap to zoom in, and I gotta say I really enjoyed using this 21 megapixel camera. Now if you swipe out from the screen, you do get this wheel which gives you options for HD, slow motion, and Ultra HD 4K recording, widescreen, and standard mode. So that does take a little getting used to, sliding out and using this wheel for your settings for the camera. But like I said, I really enjoyed using this camera. I really had no issues with it. Let's jump to the front facing camera, which is a 5 megapixel camera with the f2.0 aperture and flash, and it works just as good as the rear facing camera. It produces really nice shots. Now with the flash, it works really well, and it's not just the screen that illuminates, it's actual flash. I really like that. Now you also get this chop action, which does give you quick access to your flashlight. So let's jump to YouTube videos. The YouTube video experience on this device is amazing with the front firing speakers. Gives you a nice stereo sound. Now the highest quality you're going to watch YouTube videos on this is going to be 1440p, so really high quality. And gaming. Gaming on this device is just like watching the YouTube videos, it's pretty great. So with the big 5.7 inch Quad HD display, you get a whole lot of screen real estate, which is really nice when you're playing these games. So this is also powered by the 1.8 gigahertz Qualcomm Snapdragon 808 with a hexa-core CPU. Adreno 418. So really no issues while playing games. I did notice some drops in frames here and there with graphically intense games, but overall it's a great experience. So outdoor visibility is pretty good on this device. It's not the brightest, but it does get fairly bright outdoors. If you decide to go on Chrome or read articles, everything's pretty crisp, pretty clear. I had no problems reading text. Let's jump to the turbocharging feature on this device. So I was able to get a full charge from 0 to 100% in about 75-80 minutes. Then that's getting a full charge. Multitasking is really good on this device. Everything pretty much flows and is fluid. Now, one thing what I would have liked to see is an option to clear all applications, but instead you have to swipe one by one to clear your recent apps. So I think for $299, this is a great device. Now you are sacrificing where there is no fingerprint scanner, there's no wireless charging on this device, and there's no removable battery. But you also get very fast turbocharging feature, a Quad HD display, a near stock Android experience, and those front firing speakers. So for me, it's definitely worth it. Well, if you enjoyed this review, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. And once again, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you on the next one.